All right, I've just told him to pause the game.
I don't. He's already fucking. That's crazy. In 10 seconds, he fucking scored. Okay.
I don't think he's looking at his damn phone.
Probably not. I could probably pull it
So
up on.
you're gonna redo this thing again.
Yeah, I already have it. I already redid it. I just need
You
the link
you gotta.
the link to pop
You
up.
don't need me to like rejoin or anything. No, it's
Yeah.
fine. Right?
Okay. No. Yeah.
He paused.
I just had to redo the stream.
Okay, he paused.
Okay.
So
So we can do the intro and then have him resume.
okay,
When I'm doing my intro, we'll just have him resume.
I'll send him a message.
Okay. You can pin it too. Okay, after some technical difficulties, we are back at BCL Prime Time here in the playoffs of Season 1 of Madden 24. I got Jason here with me. We already had some action go on. We'll catch you up real quick. Chapo and Twan here is our matchup. Browns and Jets at Browns. Twan has already scored in the first 10 seconds of the game with a touchdown with James Cook. So we are going to get you back into the action here. And it looks like it's already going to be an explosive game. A lot of talk between these two the last few days, coming in at the end of the regular season into the playoffs. This should be a good one. So we're back live on the field, and we'll take it here. Like we used to do before, I will
My
do the play-by-play of the first half of the game, and Jason will do color commentary, and then we'll switch in the second half.
Yeah, so to catch y'all up to speed, like you said, Chapo actually started with the ball, but Miko Hardman absolutely blown up on the first play, like Gabe said, and Cook with a touchdown on the first offensive play for the Browns.
Yep, that's it. As Chapos retakes the field here with Rogers, Brees Hall down inside zone in the middle of the field, 5 yards there. For Sets up a 2nd and 5 at the 21-yard line. Chapo's been a pretty good mix of offense so far this year.
Yeah, you think of him as like a strong running user, but Rodgers threw for 4,000 yards this year, so he's definitely got both of them.
As Rogers starts under center, the Browns defense over here looks like they might show blitz. Hard man looks like a cover zero look here. Gonna run the stretch with Brees Hall. It's gonna be enough to pick up the first down. Another 6 yards there, and that'll set up another first down sequence for the Jets there.
Yeah, snowy day here in Cleveland. I'm expecting a lot of running from both sides. Definite advantage to the Browns in that, as the Jets were 25th in the league in rushing yards this year.
I need to turn off my own voice so I can don't hear myself. Okay, Jets are in shotgun now. Two receivers to the left, one to the right, and Dalvin Cook in the backfield. Gonna throw it to Dalvin Cook on the screen. He's gonna pick up big yards. A little cut, still on his feet, and will be brought down at the 47-yard line. Nice play there by Chapo.
Yeah, he's going to use both of his running backs. He has all season long, very very close in carries and catches. So expect a heavy dose of both of those today.
Again, in the same formation, he's got tight end 83 there. He's gonna hand it off to Dalvin Cook on the inside zone. Won't pick up much, 3 yards, but still staying ahead of the sticks right at midfield now with 5:15 left to go.
Yeah, this is what Chapo wants to do, controlling the clock, especially in this weather, running the football, doing it pretty well. This Browns defense was number one in the league at stopping the run. So it's going to be extremely important for Chapo to establish the run early in the game.
It's also interesting that Chapo has split his carries with his running backs almost as evenly. 133 attempts with Dalvin Cook for 801 yards, and Brees Hall with a little bit more attempts with 758 yards. So very close on yardage. Dalvin Cook looks like the goal line back, scoring 14 touchdowns to Brees' 9. As he's in I formation here, he's gonna just go and drop back out of it. Find Wilson on the right side. Quick pass by Rodgers. That's another first down at the 40-yard line.
That ball whizzed right past the defensive back's head. I thought if he had gotten his head around, there's a chance for a pick there.
Yeah, that was very close. Chapo just that's what you could do with Aaron Rodgers. You could fit those balls in a lot of places where a lot of quarterbacks can't. So nice pickup there on first down off the I formation as he's set up in a tight bunch formation here with his tight end Conklin and Hardman out there to the right side of the field. He's trying to run inside zone, but that's stuffed by Myles Garrett and co. For no gain. That's 2nd and 10, still at the 40-yard line.
Myles Garrett doing what he does best. 33 tackles for loss in the season. He was setting up tents in the backfield of his opponents all year long.
Yeah, Myles Garrett's been a force as a Steelers user. I've had to play that dude twice, and he is not easy to go up against. That D line is probably one of the best in the league. AFC North has a lot of D lines. There's Chapo here, and the Jets are here to drop back out of shotgun. Rodgers moving around in the pocket. He's going to lift one up. Almost throws a pick. Sailed that one a little too far out of Dalvin Cook's reach. Luckily, that wasn't picked. They got the other way. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for Chapo.
When he released that ball, I really thought he was fixing to drop that one into the bucket for a perfect pass. Safety came down and almost got his hands on the ball, like you said.
Yeah, that was a close one. Big break for Chapo there, as Twan probably wishes he got that one. It would have been a big swing to the Brown side to start this game. And he's gonna come out in the same formation here. He's got trips to the left side of the field, Conklin to the right. He's gonna drop back. He's gonna fire deep with Dalvin Cook on the wheel route. This one is a perfect pass to Dalvin Cook, and that will be a touchdown. And the Jets are on the board.
Yeah, when he picked that play call, I didn't know if that was where he was going to be going. The Jets are number one in the league on 3rd down. He's used to picking it up there, but going for it all on the wheel to Dalvin Cook got him into pain. We got a tie game here, it looks like, again.
There we go. Fireworks early. 14 points so far. Well, yep,
Oh,
that's why I held my breath. 13 points scored so far in the first quarter. I had to stop myself there because
the
it's
announcer
snowing, it's
jinx.
cold, it's snowing, it's windy. So if you're not perfectly accurate on those kicks, those things might sail. So you gotta be really disciplined. Plus we have a little a kicking glitch here, so that might come into factor later. Hopefully it's not the deciding factor in some games, but just something to keep in mind as we go through this game.
Greg Zerline had not missed an extra point all season long until that one, but probably did not have to play in this weather much of the year either.
Yeah, definitely not. This is the first snow game I've seen in a while. I haven't even had to play one really at the end of the regular season, so I didn't see anyone really playing one in the playoffs. But here we are in the snow as Trevor Lawrence is in shotgun with James Cook in the backfield, and he'll hand it off to James Cook, and that is blown up by the defensive tackle there in the middle. 2nd and 10, no gain. Oh, that's Adrian Amos actually. I did not see him behind that line.
Leading tackler on the year for the Jets, 119 tackles, 17 tackles for loss. He just finds the football. That's what he's good at.
Yeah, definitely. He was there quickly and would not give James Cook any room right there. As Trevor Lawrence again in the shotgun. That's what that you won't really see the Browns under center too much. Um, as he moves Peoples Jones to the left side of the field, a trips formation. Looks like he's setting up for a pass, making a lot of calls and checks at the line, and he will drop back. Pressure coming in. The ball sails, and Sauce Gardner comes up with a big pick to set up Chapo at the 36-yard line in great field position and pretty much in field goal range already.
Yeah, Sauce made a great play on that ball. 6 interceptions through the regular season, a little less than you might expect, but most important pick of the year for him right there.
One thing for the young Trevor Lawrence, he's been sailing a lot of throws in his young career, throwing a lot of touchdowns, but also throwing a lot of picks too. As Chapo there runs an inside zone for about 6 yards, staying ahead of the sticks there for a 2nd and 4. He can really slow down the momentum now and take the game, sway it back in his hands.
Great point about Trevor. 31 picks on the year. It's almost 2 a game. He's got to protect the football if he wants to win today.
Definitely. Aaron Rodgers in shotgun again with Breece Hall to his right. He's going to drop back the pass. Try to find someone open. He drops it, tries to drop it to Wilson, who was standing there in the pocket. Did not find him in time. It'll be an incomplete pass. Great play by a linebacker there. That will set up a 3rd and 4. If Twan can walk away here 3 points, I call that a win.
Absolutely. This is what Chapo wants, though. Third and short, he's got the run, he's got the pass, he's got lots of different weapons he can use.
He's going to come out in that tight bunch formation again with Brees Hall to his right. Garrett Wilson's lined up alone to the left, and it's got all the DBs down there for the Browns. He's going to try to run an inside zone. Does not quite make the line to gain. 4-for-1. Be interested to see what Chapo decides to do here.
It's the playoffs, man. You got to play to win. Field goals aren't going to win you games, especially in a moment like this. I think you got to go for it.
And it looks like the offense is coming back on the field as the defense gets it set up. Another shotgun formation. Looks like spread out. He's got trips to the left side again. Conklin to the right. Let's see if he tries to run it here or tries to get a quick pass. Defense press down deep. He's going to hand it off to Dalvin Cook, and that will be enough. He just gets about 2 yards there, which will be just enough to get the first down and keeps the offense rolling for the Jets off that turnover.
All the Browns' adjustments in the secondary looks like they wasn't really respecting the run enough for a 4th and 1.
No, they were playing everything. It's a hard position to be put in there when you have an offense like this. As Chapo's going to drop back, Aaron Rodgers rolling out to his right. He's going to throw a risky pass to Dalvin Cook and gets buried. That's an incomplete pass, and it almost looked like it might have been a pick there. So luckily, it went goes way.
Yeah, another time where the Browns defensive back wasn't paying attention for the ball, but absolutely laid the wood on Dalvin Cook and forced the incompletion.
Definitely. 1 minute and 28 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Chapo's at his 24-yard line, at the opposing team's 24-yard line, in position to score here off that pick by Sauce Gardner. As he's under center, he's going to give it to Brees Hall. And he's going to run for big yardage, cut down the middle. Biggest run of the day so far for the Jets. As he gets about a 14-yard pickup there to move the chains into the 9-yard line in prime scoring position.
Yeah, this is not the Browns defense we saw this year. Really getting gashed by the run right now. They got to get back to their roots and stop the run first.
Yeah, that front seven, like I said earlier, is one of the best in the league. Has some of the best talent there, and it's getting gashed so far as Brees Hall starts to stretch to the right side of the field, and again finds room on the edge to pick up another 6, and now they'll be set up at the 3-yard line.
You cannot argue with 5 yards of carry right now. Chapo, this game is going exactly the way he wants it to go since the second play of the game, at least.
They're going to line up under center once more. Juan's got his line pinched. He's got 2 tight ends to the right side of the field. Let's see his right run stretched over there. Nope, he'll run a play action fake to the left side. Aaron Rodgers rolling out, just has to throw it away. Not much open there. Good job by Browns defense to force an incomplete pass. 3rd down.
I get you want to catch the defense off guard, but you're running the ball extremely well. You're going to send Aaron Rodgers on a play action to his left. I just don't like the play call there.
Yeah, it was weird. If you were running well, I'd say run it one more time, see what you can get, and then see what you can do on 3rd down. As they'll come out in another trips formation here. Rodgers in shotgun. He's going to hand it off. Dalvin Cook, another touchdown there for the Jets. And Twan, again, not respecting the run, and he just gashes it right down the middle for an easy score.
Story of Brees Hall's life there, doing all the work to get into the red zone just for Dalvin Cook to punch it in instead.
Yep, and almost another missed kick, but this time he actually gets it. He's up by 6 now after missing the first PAT. It's now 7-13. And let's see if Twan and the Browns also can get back on track here.
Yeah, I want to see them run the football. They ran the ball extremely well this year. James Cook had 1,600 yards on the ground. I think that, especially in this weather, that's what you want to do to win.
And that's how he scored the first time. So let's just like to stick with what works as he takes it to the 25-yard line off the kick return. 23 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Jets swung momentum back early after that early turnover in the beginning of the game. As now the Browns go down here in I formation. They might be trying to do what you said, Jason, try to run the ball. As Trevor Lawrence makes a check at the line, they will run a stretch play with James Cook to the right side of the field, pick up 4 yards, decent play on 1st down there.
I like the audible there by Twan. He saw 9 people come into the box, changed the play to an outside run instead, and picked up positive yards.
Definitely, as that might have been the last play of the first quarter. I don't think they'll be able to get another one off in time as we have 11 seconds left to go. 4 seconds. Yeah, that should be the last play. And
so the score says 13-7, but it feels like to me at least that Chapo really owned the entire first quarter.
Yeah, after that first mistake, really, Chapo's controlled the game pretty much the whole time. Time possession solely in his favor right now. Twan needs to get back on track here. But so far, been an exciting game. As they're in Trevor Lawrence is in shotgun, make a check at the line, tight formation. He's got doubles to the right as he's gonna run with James Cook again for another about 4 yard gain there. Uh, 3rd and 2 at the 33-yard line. Let's see what he decides to do here. Probably make a quick pass or try to check him down deep.
Twan doing his due diligence there, IDing the mic, setting up his running back to be in the best position to make a play there, and brought him in 3rd and short.
As we have a little timeout on the field here. This is where we need some sponsors for commercial breaks like this, as we're already back on the field. 3rd and 2 again. Second quarter just started. Snow coming down, and Twan will be in the same formation again. He's got Njoku lined up on the line. Cook to his right side. And he will run inside zone again, and he just gets enough. They spot it just enough for the first down, and they're going to hurry up off of this. That's just going to sit, drop back, making more checks at the line. This time he's going to drop back the pass. He's throwing it deep, and another pick by Reed Jr. I don't know what Twan was looking at there, as Reed is going back, is going to, take it back to the 20-yard. Bad decision there as Rodgers drops back, and will try and find Wilson down the right side or left side of the field. Could not connect with him there. Sails a little too far. It'll be 2nd and 10.
A little bit of tunnel vision there for Rodgers. I think he wanted the big play, the strike there. He had a tight end wide open at about the 10-yard line on an out
Definitely.
route.
I saw that too. I was surprised he didn't throw it on him, but tried to hit the big play. Had to step on him, but just couldn't make the connection there. 2nd and 10. Twan really needs to stop here for this game. Because you don't want to be fighting back from 2 scores after 2 drives like that.
I
Offense
think that if
coming
you're
on
Chapo, you're in a great situation here. You don't need to just press it and try to get the score off one play.
as the Jets will run with Brees Hall again, bouncing off the tackles, but only gains 2 yards there. Gets the clock moving, but it's 3rd and 8. A big chance for the Browns defense to get off the field. They weren't able to do it last time. Let's see if they do it here, holding 3.
Jets 3 for 3 on 3rd down to start the game. Browns desperately need a stop here in the 3rd and 8.
Let's see if that D-line can get some pressure if they decide to pass here. Again, pressing everyone up. They do not decide to pass. They're going to run it with Dalvin Cook with great blocking. Stunting on him to the end zone. Another touchdown for Dalvin Cook. And that's 3 touchdowns now in the last 5 minutes for the New York Jets.
If you're Juan Thornhill, that's not where you want to find yourself with Mekhi Becton running directly at you 20 yards downfield. That's set up to be a big play there when you get that type of movement and that type of blocking upfield.
Definitely. And great, I think it was a great call there, catching them in a pass committing defense and exposing it for the run, exposing it for the touchdown there, to go up by 2 scores, 20-7 now, as Chapo maintains a 13-point lead, and the Browns, Goodwin will take it out of the end zone, try and finds a space, he shakes a man off, but won't make it to the 25 at the 23-yard line.
Blockers did a great job there for a good one. I think he actually took the wrong direction. I think if he cuts that back to the middle and up to the right, he has a chance to make a really big play out of that.
And you gotta love Jason analyzing the kickoffs. Analyze nothing gets past him there. as, as the Browns back in I formation, probably looking to set some tempo. No need to panic now. Just try to get some drives together and stop turning the football over as James Cook tries to make a man miss there, but only gains 2 yards there, rushing 27 yards on 6 carries for the day.
You really nailed it, Gabe. A lot of football still to be played in this game. No reason to panic. Need to get back to bread and butter, drive this ball down the field and score. Hold the ball for a little bit and give your defense a break.
Again, in I formation. James Cook back there. He's going to drop back the pass out of it. He's going to make a quick pass out to Peoples-Jones on the right side of the field, enough for a first down. And that was Trevor Lawrence's first completed pass right there for 14 yards on the day. And it's 1st and 10 there at 5-minute mark. Stops the clock. And there you go. Let's try to get a little confidence boost for Trevor Lawrence.
Peoples-Jones only 7 catches on the year, so looking to different options here in the playoffs.
As Trevor Lawrence rolls out left, tries to find Pirine on the flat, only gains 2 yards there, but another completion for Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, just Twan needs to gradually move this ball down the field. I like the play action there.
This will be 2nd and 8. Less than 5 minutes left to go in the second quarter, in the first half, as the Browns will drop back. Quick pass again to Peoples-Jones on the right side of the field, and again Peoples-Jones gets another first down, a 16 or 18-yard pickup there. 1st and 10. 4:21 left to go, and now it looks like Trevor Lawrence is building some confidence there, connecting with Peoples-Jones again. Like you said, only 7 catches on the year, but was a pretty much a very viable threat right now in this game. Trevor Lawrence making more checks at the line, staying in that shotgun. You can run it with James Cook. Cuts down the middle. Looked like he had a hole there on the left side opening up, but he decided to cut in and only gains a yard there.
Yeah, he had green grass to the left side, but decided he wanted a bear hug from Quinnen Williams instead.
3:45 left to go in the first half. Again in the shotgun. 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. James Cook to his right. Looking to pass again. He will drop back. Pressure coming in from the left as he finds James Cook right in the middle. Whoa, what a cut! Oh, that was one of the nastiest double jukes I've seen in a while. And Twan is back on the board. Let's get a replay of that for the viewers watching.
Oh, my goodness. He's going to need to go find his ankles. They're down there on the ground somewhere.
Oh, how his user messed up and everything for the score there. And the Browns are now cut the lead, the deficit back to 6 with 3:28
He
left
needs
to
to get
go.
he needs to call his mom when he gets on the sideline. He needs some emotional support after that play, man.
That was one of the best double jukes I've seen so far this year. Twan has that killer move that I have not figured out. The ball's out and still going to the 40-yard line. What a crazy sequence we just had in the last 30 seconds right there. But the Jets maintain possession, get nice field position off the kick return. And that was a big break for Twan if he was able to get the ball back there. But they will start near the 40-yard line on their side of the field as they go under center in the I formation. They're run stretch with Breece Hall down the right. Oh, it went backwards when he had a lot of room going over there. Picks up 9 yards.
I know Chapo is just happy to have the football right now. Second fumble by Miko game. You think you maybe want to start taking some touchbacks?
Yeah, he got some good yardage there, but almost paid the price for it as they go back under center with Breece Hall, and that will pick up the first down there. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the
Let your
first
bell
half.
cow do the work. 6.7 yards per carry right now for Breece Hall. The Browns defense has to find an answer at stopping the run game.
Yeah, Breece Hall usually chucking it down through the majority of the field, and then Dalvin Cook's been lighting it up near the red zone area there. So if Twan can stop him here in midfield, it'd probably be the best thing for him because he has not proved he could play defense in the red zone against this team. As Breece Hall again, big yardage, going ahead of the sticks, another 9-yard pickup on first down, and that's just you're gonna lose games if you keep letting stuff like that up.
Just the legs keep churning, even after contact. That's what you want to see.
Need to find some rhythm here on the defensive front. Try to get Myles Garrett somewhere in the space. Try to blow some of these plays up, get him into position as the Jets offense are going to take this to the 2-minute warning. It'll be 2nd and 1. 2 minutes left to go on the Browns 40-yard line. And shotgun here with trips to the right side of the field. Breece Hall to the right. They're going to drop back. Aaron Rodgers going to roll out to his right. Not much open downfield. Got to throw it out. Looked like he had the flat there for a little bit. Chose not to go for it and has to settle for 3rd and 1.
Just miscommunication by the running back there coming out of the backfield. I think that Rodgers thought he was going to be heading on a wheel route up the field, but on the turnaround, he had to throw the ball out.
Yeah, and that sets up a 3rd down. If Twan can get a tackle for loss here, sack, something, that would be a huge momentum boost for this defense as he's going to run inside zone with Dalvin Cook. Shake off a tackle. And that's another 1st down. Again, not respecting that run game that
I
Jets
just
have.
don't understand. 4 people in the box. He's proven that he's going to run the football, even on 3rd down.
Jets running tempo here. Going to run play action, fake the inside. Handoff. Aaron Rodgers and Myles Garrett falls out, and the Browns recover it. That's exactly what you needed by the defensive front of the Browns.
Aaron Rodgers was dancing around back there trying to wait for somebody to get open and absolutely buried by Myles Garrett, forcing the fumble, and the Browns are back to business.
A minute and 32 seconds left to go with all 3 timeouts. Plenty of time here to get the scoring drive going, at least a field goal. As I believe the Browns will get the second half kickoff. Trevor Lawrence drops back at it empty, finds more quick. Sin move down the for about 10-yard gain there. Clock ticking. They're going to run tempo, stay in the same formation. Trevor Lawrence making more checks at the line. James Cook, inside zone, trying to catch him sleeping. They were not bad, ready for it there. 6-yard gain. Under a minute left to go. Again, running tempo.
He really put his foot in the ground there and made some yards out of nothing.
Play action. Dropping back. Find a quick route to Cooper. Stops the clock and picks up the first down. Trevor Lawrence now 6 for 8 for 98 yards.
Most reliable receiver on the field. You have to get him more involved there. Great job keeping his feet in bounds there to pull that one in.
44 seconds left to go. Now on Jets territory, trying to get something out of this drive after getting that clutch turnover on their side of the field. Trevor Lawrence going to have trips to the right side of the field with Njoku on the offensive line. He's got Peoples-Jones alone on the left as he drops back. Not much pressure there. Tries to fit into Peoples-Jones. He does catch for a 4-yard gain, and they'll have to burn that first timeout with 39 seconds left to go in the first half.
Just keep getting positive plays here for the Browns. Try to get yourself in the field goal range at the minimum.
Again, in gun tight. He's going to hike it quickly. Going to roll out to his right. Not much of it there. Just the running back. Couldn't get out. Looks like he might have got pushed out of bounds. They do rule him out of bounds. Doesn't have to waste a timeout. But Trevor Lawrence taking a hit there. Couldn't find anything open and losing a couple
play
yards.
by Tony Adams. Great play by Tony Adams. I think he thought that Lawrence thought that Adams was going to stick with the receiver, but came barreling towards the quarterback and shoved him out.
Again in that gun tight formation. Play action. Let's go. Look downfield to the corner route to Moore. And can't hold on to it and gets hit. And it's 4th and 7 now. Let's see if they try to bring out the field goal unit here to kick a about 50-yarder.
It's going to be a really long kick, and with the weather like this, you have to worry. His long. They're going to punt.
They bring out the punting unit as the Jets called timeout. I don't think they were ready for the punt.
I actually really love this play call by the Browns. You're talking 57 yards in the snow. You're going to set the Jets up with great field position if you don't hit it.
Yep, I agree. Doesn't have enough faith in his kicker to make it, and it's a weather day, so I never know what's going to happen. So safer play call here. You're still in this game. You know you're going to receive the ball in the after halftime. Let's just bank it on your defense to make sure you don't score any points in the last 22 seconds.
Real high IQ play, and like you said, don't give up any points. But if you're Chapo here, you need to be safe with the football. You've got the lead going into half here. Don't do anything too incredibly risky and jeopardize that.
As they look like they do a conservative run here for the first time today. The defense able to get back there for a big sack or a big loss of yardage there, 5 yards. It looks like they're just going to take this to the locker room at halftime.
20-14 at the half there. Jets started off real strong early in this game, but the Browns with a bounce back in that quarter for sure. Story, to me at least, there's been 2 of them. It's been the Jets' ability to run the football and the Jets' ability to not hold on to the football, as they have 3 fumbles already.
Yeah, and definitely the story of defense for the Browns is being able to stop the run, especially in the red zone, is killing them. That front 7, you got to be able to do a better job than this. So at the second half, we will be switching off. Jason will be doing the play-by-play, and I'll be doing the side commentary after that as Browns are kicking up, receiving the ball now in the second half. Jason, take it away.
Not a good return there by Marquise. We're only getting to the 17-yard line, setting up in negative yardage position here. With this weather like this, you'd think you'd see a lot less returns. It's been detrimental to both the Browns and the Jets.
Yeah, definitely, and that's playing a factor all play calling here. That's why the Browns elected to take the punt and not try and shave some points off of a field goal.
Trevor Lawrence in the gun. He's got James Cook to his right, making lots of adjustments at the line. He's going to hand the ball off to Cook, who makes a cut to the right, runs into his own right tackle there, and only is going to pick up about 1 yard on the carry. Twan running with tempo here, trying to catch the Jets defense off guard. I think he must have saw something on that last play. It's another handoff to James Cook, who is absolutely buried by about 6 different Jets who all crushed in. Browns, again, running no huddle here. Jets putting many people into the box. It's play action this time to Cook. Lawrence looking deep into coverage. Not sure what he was looking at there. Intercepted by Sauce Gardner again for his second pick of the day. Got a good chance for a return here. Tackle down at the 25-yard line.
And it just looks like the offensive coordinator getting frustrated here. 3 straight tempo plays when you're down by 6 coming out of halftime, and you waste your opening drive like that. I don't like what I saw right there by the Browns offense. Hopefully the
I
defense
don't
picks
know
it
if
back up.
that drive could have gone worse for the Browns. Aaron Rodgers in the gun. He's got Breece Hall to his right. He's going to fake the handoff to Hall. Rodgers rolling to his right, throws across. Just could not quite get on target with Garrett Wilson there.
Ooh, that would have been
It's
a
going to be a complete
nasty
pass.
throw if he had hit it. Oh, running to his right there, and tried to have it. He was open, and that would have been a nasty throw, almost a touchdown. If he made that last guy miss, but it settled nothing right there.
Rodgers comes out in the gun again. This time with Dalvin Cook to his right. Looks like it's a screen pass. He is going to throw the Cook. Intercepted. Running back. I can't. That is.
Hartsfield.
I can't tell the name of it. It's going to go for a touchdown, though, by the Browns as he dances into the end zone. Not what you want to see. That's Miles Hartfield.
Read that all the way from the top of the from the safety position, ran all the way down and picked that off. One of the best IQ plays I've seen by a safety so far this year, and that's a momentum swing right there. Your offense can't do anything. Defense comes, picks it right back up, and now the Browns have the lead.
Yeah, it's crazy. If you're Aaron Rodgers, you just got to see the writing on the wall of that play and just take the sack or throw it out of bounds or something. You cannot put yourself in a position for a play like that.
Twan and these Browns definitely have one of the more better defensive schemes in the entire league, really. And he read that one there perfectly, and it panned out for him.
By a guy who hasn't made too many plays this year either. Miles Hartfield showing up when it matters, man.
Yep, definitely.
In the spread here, he's got tight end to the right, 3 receivers to the left. He's going to hand off to Dalvin Cook. Going left side, looks to be for about a yard or 2. He's running with tempo now. Rodgers making adjustments at the line. He's going to drop back. Pressure in his face, right up the middle. Dalvin Tomlinson getting home for the sack.
And the defense just taking control of this game now, making their presence felt. You did not see them much in the first half, but this second half, don't know what they said in the locker room, but they are making a statement now, and they are literally swinging momentum themselves in the game, and where the offense isn't doing much.
3rd and a country mile for the Jets here. 3rd and 18. Rodgers drops back. Only 3-man rush by the Browns. Looking deep middle. Definitely not on the same page as his receiver there. Rodgers really struggling. 3 of 12 on the day so far.
You could just feel those momentum shifting now. 3 and out here by the defense, and now the offense. If they could get Trevor Lawrence to calm down just a little bit, they could really start putting a hurting on that scoreboard. It's going
to be Mike Ford on the return here. Picks up about maybe a half a yard before he's tackled by Michael Carter. Yeah, you nailed it. The nail in the head there with the defense has come out to play and really giving the Browns a shot here. Trevor Lawrence in the gun. 2 to his left. Tight end, receiver to the right. Also got James Cook off his right hip. Making adjustments.
It looks like they're slowing down the tempo here, which is what you want to see after a quarterback having an erratic day like this.
Absolutely. Lawrence changing the play call at the line. Play clock's at 10. Making adjustments. He's off to James Cook, who nearly, with another great juke move, but a fantastic tackle by the rookie Bernard Conversi for only limiting Cook to a 1-yard pickup.
Yeah, I respect them for trying to stay true to the run, trying to stick with that run game. That'll really help Lawrence out a little bit, but you got to try and get some things going on the offensive line.
Looks like Moore coming here on the jet sweep from the left to the right. He is going to breaks the tackle and picks up about 10 yards on the jet sweep.
And
Moore
Moore
looking
is
a little banged.
celebrating, but the training staff coming out there to look at him. But I'm not sure what's going on there, as he's going to be taking out the game.
Yeah, maybe a concussion with him jumping up that fast after that heavy of a hit.
Well, here comes the CTE.
No, he's going to hand the ball off to Cook. He's going to pick up about 3 yards.
And Moore looks like he's going to just have a little sprain, just a little bruise. Just he's going to come back in the game. Nothing wrong with him.
You got to play through it in the playoffs, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, need to try and get some pulling guards or something with this run game. It's not working, but they're still trying it, and I respect them for doing it.
Yeah, cannot become one-dimensional, so I like the attempts there. As Lawrence changes the play, Cook going from his right to his left hip. Lawrence drops back. He's looking for James Cook, who's going to pick up about 12 yards on the reception.
Yeah, the famous Texas route. I think if he had waited just a half more second there, he would have been able to get the ball to him with more running space in front of him, probably pick up another 10 yards. But nice play there for the first down.
Lawrence is going to hand the ball off to Cook again. Absolutely destroyed by Quinnen Williams in the backfield.
Quinnen Williams also making his presence felt. We saw that on the first drive after half as he broke through on that second down play. Here again, another tackle for loss here. That's fourth on the J, and now second and long. And while the Browns are in field goal position, you don't want to be kicking field goals in this weather too. So it's a big play.
Absolutely. Williams, 36 tackles for loss in the year. That's what he does. Lawrence is going to come out. He's got 3 to his right, Cook to his left. Drops back, fires quickly into the hands of Peoples-Jones, who's going to pick up the first down and go out of bounds with a 15-yard pickup.
Aggressive play by the DB there. Almost got a hand on that ball, but when you're aggressive and you miss, it turns into big plays, and that's what happened right there.
Lawrence is going to come out. Same formation. Cook to his left side, 3 receivers to the right. Or Njoku and 2 receivers to the right, rather. Lawrence changing the play at the line. Making adjustments. Cooper comes over in motion to be closer to the quarterback. Lawrence drops back. Quick pass. Again looking for James Cook, but just wasn't ready for the football. Looked like it smacked him in the side of the head there.
Yeah, it would have been a good pass there to stay ahead of the sticks. But he bobbled it a little bit, did not see it. It didn't look like he turned his head at all, and that sets up a 2nd and 10.
Once again, just more of Lawrence not being on the same page with his receivers. We've seen it a lot today. Motions Cooper over, closer. Lawrence drops back. It's going to hit. Who is that? I can't see the name of it. That's Amari Cooper on the left side of the field for 10 yards there. The snow making it a little difficult there. But good take
Yeah,
on
it's
this
hard to
one.
see.
Another first down by the Browns here.
Yeah, again, like you said earlier in the first half, Jason, you need to get your best receivers bet the ball in the best receivers' hands more often, as that's only the 3rd catch now for Cooper.
Lawrence under center here. It's going to be a stretch to James Cook. He's got excellent blocking, and he's going to walk into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the day.
Perfect play call right there. Had the defense down, pinched down, run the stretch. Nobody there to tackle him. He just walked right in.
That's what you get, though. You have to keep running the football, make the defense respect it so you can stay balanced. You got 12 miles of wind coming from the left to the right here. None of these extra points are gimmies today. As you saw with Chapo missing one early in the game. Dustin Hopkins going to put it through the uprights.
And that you
Browns
saw his meter how accurate it was, and that was pretty accurate, and he still almost missed it. So, I mean, the kicking is gonna come real slimy at the end of this game.
Here comes Mecole Hardman. You got to hold breath every time he comes out of the end zone.
Gets hit again. Wow, and holds
Absolutely
on to it.
crushed again. This time able to hold on to the football. At least you got that to look forward to as the Jets there. But he's really had his struggles today.
Yeah, so they're trusting him in these big moments, and better than me.
I formation, 2 tight ends to the right here for the Jets. Going stretch to the right. Pretty good blocking, but Hartfield sheds the block and makes the tackle after only about a 2-yard pickup.
Like I said earlier in this half, this Browns defense was getting ran all over on in the first half when the Jets took that commanding 20-7 lead. And now the Browns defense making their presence known, only holding them to 2 yards there. They're going to have to come a little more creative play calling if they want to get back in this game as they're down 8.
Aaron Rodgers has got to start passing the ball successfully. Drops back in the pocket here. Myles Garrett in his face. That wasn't Myles Garrett, excuse me. That was Darius Smith in his face. Causes the incompletion. Rodgers was only 3 completions on the day here. It's really been the struggles. They've ran the ball extremely well, but you have to stay balanced on both sides.
Yeah, definitely. The defense, again, D-lines just taking over this game. They saw what their quarterback was struggling. They said, hold up, we got this. And they single-handedly changed the entire outlook of how this game was looking.
Rodgers making adjustments at the line. He's got Cook off his right hip. Browns defensive line is pinched. 6 in the box here. More adjustments from Rodgers. He's going to drop back to pass. Looking across the middle. Big completion to Tyler Conklin, the tight end, who makes a man miss and gets to the 48-yard line.
Great offensive scheming there by the Jets offensive coordinator. They only had one linebacker there to guard the entire middle of the field and had 3 routes come across that way. The run back, drag receiver, and then that tight end right there picks up a big chunk play there.
Here goes Dalvin Cook off left side. Great play by Aiden Hutchinson to tackle him at the line of scrimmage. It looked like Cook was going to run for a first down there.
Aiden Hutchinson, the beginning of this season addition to the team, and has been making his presence felt since day one.
Yeah, absolutely. Browns defensive line has really stepped up in the second half after really a very porous first half. Aaron Rodgers in the gun here with Dalvin Cook off his right hip. Looks like we're going to motion here. He fakes the jet sweep. Looking at Dalvin Cook on the wheel route. Huge pickup down to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, definitely. Didn't think he saw him there for a second. Dalvin Cook was open from the jump, and he let him go downfield a little bit, but was able to connect with him there. A big chunk play. You need to see more of that for the Jets to get back in this game as the time expiring in the third quarter.
Just outside of the red zone. Rodgers in the gun with Cook to his left side. Dustin's at the line. Will be the jet sweep this time to Mecole Hardman, the speedster. Not going to get any yards. Once again, 800 great play. Jets come in with 2 here. But that will be the last play of the third quarter.
Yeah, big drive for the Jets here. Only not many drives left. Need to get a score here as you're down a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So really need to make points count. Even just if don't want to settle for a field goal, like you said, just wind in the snow and outside the Madden glitches we got going on. You really need to put something in the end zone here.
Rodgers in the gun. Drops back to pass. Man coverage by the Browns here. Rodgers drops way back. Throws deep across the middle. Dangerous pass knocked down by Denzel Ward.
Perfect man coverage by the secondary here. Everything was slattered. Nowhere for Rodgers to fit the ball in as pressure was coming in, and almost throws a very costly pick there, but it was dropped, and he's able to live another down.
3rd and 10 for Rodgers. First down. Rodgers drops back. Running, rolling, trying to get away, and he cannot escape the Browns defensive line. That's Myles Garrett getting back there.
Myles Garrett, just this defense.
4th and 21, you got to kick it, right?
I think you have to here, but it's just not really much else you can do. That Myles Garrett and this defense, they just turned up another notch as he hits this field goal here, and they just turned it up a whole nother notch right here, and just literally changing this game themselves.
The interior of the Jets' defensive line is going to have, offensive line is going to have nightmares about this game if they don't shore things up. Goodwin choosing not to return the ball here, starting at the 25. Probably a good decision by the Browns. We got 6.5 minutes to go here in the game. Browns leading 28-23 over the Jets. Lawrence is going to come out in the eye. Jets crowding the box here.
What you don't want to do is give the Jets a quick 3 and out here. You need to get the clock rolling.
Great tackle in the backfield by Tony Adams there on James Cook.
If you're the Browns offensive coordinator, how much do you think you put the ball in Lawrence's hands, considering the first half he had?
Not a good day for him. I think you limit it to short passes. You need to get your tight end and Njoku involved for sure. Lawrence in the gun here.
Quiet target so far this game.
really for Njoku and Amari Cooper. As we have Donovan Peoples-Jones motioning from the right to the left side. We have trips on the left now. Cook and Njoku on the right. It's going to be a quick pass to James Cook, who makes the catch, kind of jukes into the defender there, but we'll pick up the first down.
Tried to hit that nasty move again, but good play nonetheless. Pick up the first down, keep that clock rolling. Good, a 4-minute drive here, trying to steal this ball game in the Browns' favor to move on to the AFC Championship.
Lawrence in the gun. Jets defensive line pinches here. Pulls the safety down. He will hand off to Cook anyway. He bounces one outside. He's got really good blocking. He's out there, makes a man miss. Almost breaks the tackle, but he's all the way down to the Jets' 39-yard line on that big run.
It's almost like they switched roles here. For first half, Browns defense was getting gashed. Browns defense could not figure out how to stop the run. And now you come into the second half, the Browns defense is absolutely changing this game, and the Jets defense doesn't look like they can stop a cold.
Yeah, it's been a tough day here for the Jets in the second half. Lawrence comes out in the gun. He will hand off to James Cook. Big hole in the middle, but absolutely crushed for a 2-yard pickup.
As we got Amari Cooper down on the left side of the field. So let's see if if it's a major injury or not. Be really could change how you play defense now if he doesn't come back.
Big possession here. We got 4:45 left in the game. Trevor Lawrence is in the gun. He's got Cook to his right. He is going to motion. It's going to be a jet sweep to Elijah Moore, who makes a man miss, somehow slips between two defenders, and he's going to get all the way down to the 21-yard line.
Looked like it was going to be maybe a gain of 2 or 3 there, and then was able to shake by at the tackler there and get a big play to keep his offense on the field, to keep that clock rolling, most importantly.
I don't know how he got in between those two guys like that. Just slipped through real fast. Jets DBs looked like they didn't know what hit them.
Those might be the snows, slippery jerseys, but this Jets defense needs to figure out something if they want to continue on in this season. There's not much time left to save it.
Got to get a stop here for sure as we're down almost to the 4-minute mark. Lawrence in the gun. He's got Cook off his right hip. He will hand off to James Cook. Great form tackle there to limit it to only 2-yard pickup.
Holding the Browns to a field goal here is crucial. Touchdown here pretty much steals the game. Not much you could do at a comeback hopes there.
Lawrence in the gun. He's got Cook off his right hip. And Njoku to the left. Jets defensive backs making some changes in the secondary.
They have two people right next to each other on the right side of the field. Not sure what's going on there. Looks a little confusing. Let's see what Trevor Lawrence decides to do.
Jets can't afford to burn a timeout here. I think Lawrence is trying to take advantage of it with an audible. He will choose to hand off to Cook immediately. Great blocking on the outside. Good cut back in. He's got another first down inside the 10-yard line of the 9.
Another first down for James Cook. More clock continues to run, and 9 yards away from sealing this game inevitably, looks like here for the Browns offense.
The Jets, I mean, if you're defense, it's do or die mode at this point. Browns first and goal at the 9. Pressed by the defensive backs. Everybody coming down towards the box.
Defense getting way more aggressive. They're desperate right now. They know they need to stop here if they want to win this game.
Great tackle by corner Bryce Hall there in the backfield. 4-yard loss by James Cook.
Just flew in there from the corner spot. Like I said, getting aggressive and then made a 4-yard loss. Exactly what you need. You have to hold them to a field goal here. Everyone here knows it, and they're playing like it. Season's on the line. It came all this way. They didn't just come just to lose here. They're going to fight to the end.
Second and goal, third and goal from long yardage is what you want as the Jets. You want Lawrence to make a mistake. He's proven he'll do it today.
No more first downs. It's got to be do or die right here. Make it count.
Lawrence in the gun. He's got 3 to his right. He's got James Cook also to his right side. And Amari Cooper alone on the left. Really bleeding that clock down. He is going to hand the ball off here to James Cook on the inside zone. Makes a man miss, but it's going to get tackled about the 7-yard line. Jets use a timeout there. 9 seconds to the 2-minute warning. I think I probably would have let that one run down, right? Save your timeouts.
Some coaches decide to do different things. I personally would have let that tick down, then start using timeouts. But to each his own. He probably wants more time at the end, but we'll see how it works out. He needs 2 more downs to stop him.
He is going to, Lawrence with the keeper here. He's going to get down to about the 6, and then this one will bleed down to the 2-minute warning.
Perfect execution there by the Jets defense, staying disciplined, fitting their run gaps, and holding them to an inevitable looking field goal here. And now they
Dustin
have a
Hop-
chance.
Dustin Hopkins' first kick of the day. Lots of wind, but really short yards, only a 23-yarder. Kick is up and right down the middle. Browns take an 8-point lead with 1:57 left in the game. 58 left in the game.
2 minutes and two timeouts and a dream here for the Jets. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to send this into overtime.
Here comes Cole out. He's got a lot of speed. He's going to get about to the same place he would have been had he called a fair catch. Like you said, with the timeout being used, if you're the Jets here, I mean, this is it. This is the final drive. So you have a lot of timeouts to your disposal here. Got to get it done.
No mistakes. You don't gotta go full on down the field here. You can dink and dunk, get out of bounds when you can, save those timeouts, and get a good drive going.
Rodgers drops back. Great defense and intercepted by Cameron Mitchell on the first play of the drive.
And all that momentum built up. This Rodgers have that dog in him. He's had a lot of game-winning drives left in this game, in his career, and he ends that game in a pick, and that should seal the deal here for the Browns.
Barring a fumble or a missed field goal or something like that, there is still a little bit of time. Jets do have 2 timeouts, but I think the Browns are definitely content to run the ball here and try to kick one through the uprights.
Let's see if they hope they don't pull a Miami here.
Yeah. James Cook off right side is going to pick up about 7 yards. Jets choosing not to take the timeout here. Clock is ticking. We are down to 1.5 minutes left. 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line. I think you just have to put the ball in James Cook's hands and trust him here, right?
Yeah, I think but it's the only option here to do. Again, don't want to pull a Miami University and give this ball back away when you've had this game in hand. Just give it to James Cook, let him pick up the first down, and shave the rest of this time off this clock.
Lawrence letting the clock mill down. Takes the snap at 3 seconds. Cook's going to get absolutely destroyed by Quentin Williams for a no gain there. Jets with the timeout. We got 1:04 left. 3rd and 3. This is the ball game.
Yeah, you gotta stop him here, and then you gotta pretty much hope that he doesn't hit this field goal here, because then that puts it a 2-score game and out of reach really with no timeouts. So you got a chance, you got a shot, but you gotta stop him from going 3 yards here.
If you're Twan, you run the football here, right? I mean, you're content with the field goal, I would think.
Well, we'll see. You got Quentin Williams buzzed up there. Maybe that deters you a little bit. I wouldn't be taking Quentin Williams that far away from the middle of the defensive line, as James Cook easily gets it.
Cook contorting his body to pick up the first down here. That should be the dagger in the game. The Jets led this game 20-7 and are going to fall short, losing 31-23. If you are the Jets defensive coordinator, you have to be so upset today.
So that was the really defensive coordinator, yeah. But the real story here today was the tune-up from this Browns defense. Absolutely changed the game. Lawrence was absolutely selling it like he was in that Chargers game last year in real life when he threw 4 picks to start. And Lawrence is doing the same thing here. That defense rose up, single-handedly gave the Browns back the lead. And the Browns will be moving on to the AFC Championship because of it. But what a great game by both these teams.
Great adjustments by the Browns, too. Realizing Lawrence is struggling, to not put him in a position where he's going to keep throwing. Just rely on James Cook to go win you this football game, and that's what he did.
Yeah, definitely. I think they should have tried to get the running game going more for the Jets here, as Dalvin Cook and Breece Hall were really running rampant. But like I said, defense clamped down. They weren't able to get through. And like you said, they got outscored. What was that? That's 20. That's 24-3. 24-3 outscored since they were up 20-7, and that just can't happen in a playoff game when you had full control. But what a great game by Twan. Good game of both these teams. Let's see if this rivalry settled. And Twan moves on to the AFC Championship.
It was a fantastic game as well. Looking forward to doing more of these in the future.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, that should do it for us here little rusty. Haven't done this since like the season 8 of last or season 9 of last Madden. So hopefully we'll get better. Broadcast will be better. But these are always fun. Hope to do more of these. We'll try to get maybe see if we can maybe get both the championship games going. But nonetheless, thank you all who watched. And if you have any feedback, please let me know in the chat of what we could do better, what we can add, what we don't want. And Jason.